Now from the place they call Bob. Bank One Ballpark here in downtown Phoenix. ESPN welcomes you to another edition of Major League Baseball. Today it's the Houston Astros taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. This is John Miller along with Joe Morgan, and we're ready to bring you all the excitement of this ball game. Now, Joe, before we go to the first pitch of the ball game, what about the Astros in this game?
Well, Jeff Bagwell has been so consistent, John, both offensively and defensively. I mean, he's been consistent as far as hitting for a high average, hitting for home runs and driving in runs. He's going to end up with 500 home runs before his career is over. And I think that might be a ticket to Cooperstown for him.
Sean Estes will be doing the pitching. He was a 15-game winner last year. Now the pitcher is towing the pitching slab. It looks like we're just about ready to get started. First pitch, here it comes. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. The throw to second.
This is what you want to start the game. The leadoff man's on. Let's see if they get him going here.
Here's the lineup for Houston. Jason Lane is sitting in that number 2 spot in the order. First pitch on the way. Swinging a high drive, straight away left field, racing back to the wall. To the wall, and that one is caught. He made the catch. He took one away from him. Oh, baby. Gonzalez went all the way up and brought this one back into the yard. Here's a look.
Well, this is a great individual effort. Ball is carried farther than I thought it would. He's got to contend with the wall, but he stretches himself out, and that ball hits his glove right in the pocket.
And the D-backs will be taking the field, and here's how they line up. With one out, there's a runner at first. Here's a throw over to first. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Runner at first, one down. First pitch, here it comes. Swinging the ball, hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line. He throws, and he sends this one in the air towards center. Terrero is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
That's about as easy as it gets for a center fielder.
Jeff Bagwell steps up now. Last year he hit 27 homers. He drove home 89 last year. 2 down, a runner at first. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air to left center. Gonzalez is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. No runs on a hit, and 1 man left out. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1, and we have no score. Brandon Backey. In a moment, will be throwing his first pitch of the game. He picked up 5 wins last year. He's got an ERA of just above 4.10. First pitch to him. First pitch, a slider outside, 1-0.
Well, he missed with that one. He was trying to get it toward the outside corner, but he got it up.
The 1-0 pitch up. Swings and lines this one towards the hole. Bagwell is there, and he is out at first. What a play. Here's a look now at the batting order for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He is sitting in that second spot. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. Off the plate with a fastball, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll chase the high fastball because you see it better, but that one was away also, so he was able to lay off.
Swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. The throw to second.
Well, a little 1-out base hit here. Let's see if they can parlay this into something special.
Here's a quick look at the Astros and how they take the field defensively. 1 on, 1 out. First pitch to him. There he goes towards second. And he is out, trying to take second. And he was caught stealing there. Here's the replay, Joe.
They came in with the fastball this time. You ask the catcher, and they'll tell you that's the best pitch to throw him. and he zips one down there to nail his man.
The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
This pitch is going up on the top shelf, and he tries to chase it. Got to give the pitcher credit for just putting one past him there.
I can't believe he missed that pitch, Joe. It was up in the zone. It was right there on a tee for him to launch. So, no runs, one hit, and nobody left. After one, and we have no score. The 5, 6, 7 spots do up. Swung on and hit down the line and left. This one into the corner and foul. High and outside for a ball. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Carrero glides over and makes the catch for the out.
This ball's into the left center field gap, but this is the center fielder's ball if he can get there. That's a good job to take charge out there.
First pitch on the way. Now the 1-0 pitch. Took something off, but he misses inside. 2-0.
It's easy to chase this pitch because it looks so good when the changeup is up and in.
This is swung on and hit in the air. And as you see, it's off the wall on a hop. Around second now, he's heading for third.
This is a great job of hitting. He's got his head down and thinking 3 all the way, and he gets there. Let's see how they decide to play it here.
First pitch, here it comes. The pitch.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base. He swings and lines this one softly toward the left side. Gloss is there, and he puts it away for the second out. Brad Ausmus is up to the plate now. Last season, he had 5 home runs. Brought home 31 last season.
You can throw the power curve inside if you break it off the plate. He just missed.
The 1-0 pitch on the way.
Man, big rip at that one, but he was looking for something else.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Good time with the cutter there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Changeup is swung out and missed, and that will retire the side.
Let's see this one again on K-Zone. It was a changeup. Well, we're going to take a look back at the strikeout in the sequence of pitches. He threw only 4, so that was quick.
Yeah, that's for sure. Quick and back to the dugout. The Houston Astros pick up a run on 1 hit and nobody left on. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second. Houston leads it 1-0. The heart of the order coming up next. Luis Gonzalez will be the first man up. First grounded back to the mound. Vizcaíno has it on the hop. And his throw gets him 1 away. Bagwell does a remarkable job. He made a quick spin pivot there. A tough off-balance throw. And he was just hanging out there, and man, did he put it right there with something on it.
That's the hardest thing to do when you know you've got to get rid of it quickly. You're not stable yet. But a very fine job of being able to focus and get the accurate throw.
This is swung on and hit on the ground. Backy has got it, and he throws the first in time for out number 2. Alex Cintron steps up to the plate. His average is at .225. 2 homers for the season. This one swung on and fouled away. Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
He tells the pitcher, you're not going to get us 1, 2, 3. Good piece of 2-out hitting there.
Robbie Hammett steps in. His average right now at .273. This year he's got 11 homers.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now he's set. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he watches the slider all the way. 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing at a ground ball to short. Everett is there to play it on the hop. His throw, not in time, and that'll be an infield single.
They bounce right back and tie this baby up with that one. And now we're right back where we began. We might be looking at a seesaw battle for the rest of the day. And if you listen closely, or maybe not so closely, you'll hear this crowd picking up their team. They want to break this tie. Well, he didn't get cheated. That's the big fly swing. He's way ahead in the count. All the pressure falls on the hitter now. He's got to make contact.
He delivers. Swung on and hit in the air to right center. And this one is into the alleyway and should be extra bases. The throw to the plate. Hammock is around third and he's heading for the plate. And that will not be in time, so the run comes across to score.
And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away, probably just considering making a change later on.
Estes steps to the plate for the first time in this one. Runner on second, 2 down. First pitch to him. And that's too low. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball waved at and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
If he keeps swinging like that, they won't have any problem striking him out.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Arizona Diamondbacks scored 2 on 3 hits, and they strand a man on base. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. The Diamondbacks lead it 2-1. The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots due up next. Jason Lane will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning. First pitch hit, swung on and lined softly to the left side. Cintron is there and puts it away for out number 1. Everett will step in, 1 for 1 in this game. Nobody on base with 1 out. First pitch to him.
Most of your power hitters like to extend their arms on that pitch away, but that one was too far away.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Change up just off the corner. Now he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Dropped the changeup 2-0 and he missed it. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. That one sails up and in, and now it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner to left. Gonzalez boots it.
It looked like he was going to come up with it, but he fumbled the catch.
Yeah, just the way you tried to get that big sailfish into the boat the other day.
You're right about that. I didn't get it in.
1 out, a runner on second. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
A lot of times that fastball up and in can be the toughest pitch for anybody to hit.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. He's at the belt. The 1-0. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Gonzalez is back to the warning track, but he makes the catch.
This one's hit down the line, but he's able to roam over and put it away.
Lance Berkman gets a turn here. Last year he had 30 total homers all year. He has slugged .563 for his career.
Well, he had great location on that curve, but you still got to swing at it.
Hit in the air toward foul territory down the left field line. The pitch. There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. And this one gets down and will head out towards the wall. The throw to third. Everett is around third, and he'll score.
Great double there for Berkman. He led the league in doubles in 2001, so he's certainly no stranger to hitting them.
2 down and a runner on second. First pitch on the way. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. Strike one. Swing at a high drive to straightaway left field. All the way back to the wall. Over the wall. Gone. A 2-run homer. So a tie ball game, and then boom. The big fly, a streak of lightning across the sky, and they've got a 2-run advantage.
I thought this one might just hit the wall, John, but he had just enough carry on it, and the pitcher thought he was going to hit the wall as well.
It reminded me of Big Mac's 62nd home run in '98. Just a liner, just barely made it over.
Well, left fielder thought he had a chance. He was patting his glove and hoping to get a shot at it, but no luck.
Morgan Ensberg comes to bat here. He had 10 home runs last season with a .457 career slugging percentage. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1. Now here's a swing and a fly ball. And it's through and into the gap. It should be extra bases.
John, that's 3 straight hits he surrendered. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. And we'll see it on the replay, and the ball bounces over the wall.
2 bases automatically. I think he would have had a great chance for a triple if that ball had just stayed in play.
I agree with you, John. I guess, John, they've decided that they want to at least talk it over on the mound. They're not quite sure if they're going to yank him, but it's anybody's guess right now. You have to figure they at least want to discuss what's going on right now, and we'll see how it turns out from here.
First pitch to him.
Well, you get that fastball down and in, a lot of times you're just going to get the ground ball that you're looking for.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
If you stay down, you're not going to get hurt. Just keep the fastball low.
Now the 1-1 pitch. The 1-1 pitch, a fastball taken for a strike, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch.
Fastball in will set up the next pitch. That'll keep the outside corner for the pitcher.
He's at the belt. Here's the hit in the air to center field. And that gets down for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Ensberg around third, heading for the plate. And he is safe at home as he just does get in there to score.
This one you could dispute. It's hard to see if he got down in time, but the replay 230 out to the plate just in time.
It's hard to see with all that dust and all that excitement going on.
And every once in a while the umpires need night vision.
First pitch, here it comes. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there. Big curveball just misses, and he runs it to 3-0. The 3-0 pitch, here it comes. He's taking all the way, and that's in there, 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Right back to the mound. Gloss has it. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. The Astros strike for 5 runs here and have made this ball game again. Now we'll go to the bottom of the third. The Astros lead 6-2. The top of the order is due up next. Troy Gloss, a very feared hitter. He sets. There's a swing and a line drive and foul. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after that slider, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Berkman is there, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
They had him played perfectly that time, and the right fielder is able to make this play without much problem.
1 out, none on. First pitch to him. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. And the throw's in time at first, and oh man, what a play. Gloss will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 2 outs, nobody on.
The crowd is really rallying behind their team, but they have a long way to go to come back in this one.
Cut on and missed, and it's 0-1. That swung on and lined towards the gap in left center, as it will, in fact, as you see, go all the way to the wall. The throw to third.
They set down the first 2 men of this inning, but they couldn't get him. So now another 2-out knock will get him home.
Gonzalez will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 2 outs and a runner on second. First pitch to him. Here's the pitch.
0-2, he's way ahead. The hitter has to protect the outside part of the plate here. I think that's where he's going.
A throw back to second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Swings and lines this one towards the hole, and that's through into right, a base hit. Then they will tag him out, and the side is retired.
Now, John, we'll get a chance to see the cutter on K-zone. It cuts across the plate. As you can see, he's trying to get him to chase a pitch that's low in the zone, and he finally manages to get him to go for it.
Yeah, that's a key out.
Certainly was, but big-time pitchers come through in tough situations like these.
The Arizona Diamondbacks pick up no runs on 2 hits, and they strand just the 1. We're through 3 here at the ballpark. The Astros lead it 6-2. It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. Adam Everett will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
And man, that's one-on-one power baseball right there.
Outside, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. And foul. A 1-2 pitch coming. There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. Gonzalez into a slide as he takes one away with a great basket catch. Backey will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. He throws.
There's 2 quick ones, and now the hitter's really in trouble.
And he swings and hits this one foul. Slider swung on and missed. 2 down.
He's obviously a low ball hitter. He couldn't catch up with that one. That's up and away. We got a second now to see the slider on K-zone.
He just flat out swung at it and missed it, Joe.
Well, yeah, you've got to have good discipline at the plate. Sometimes you even got to take a pitch now and then. He just looked overly eager to swing at one pitch there.
First pitch, here it comes.
Nice try. He started it at the middle of the plate, but it broke too far off the outside corner.
Now the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch, a slider in there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good spot for the changeup that time. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Joe, I think the pitcher just had him fooled on this one.
Well, it's like he just pulled the string a little bit. That's good stuff right there.
Nothing doing here this afternoon. We go to the last of the fourth. The Astros on top, 6-2. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Sean Green will be the first man up. First pitch on the way. Cut fastball, swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He throws. Swings and lines this one towards the hole. Bagwell is there. Throw, got him, and that is one fabulous play. Cintron comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the left side. Base is empty with one out. First pitch to him. And that's high and outside for ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch. That ball is lifted high in the air, deep down the line and right, and foul. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Sharp bite to that slider. Now it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the cutter that time. There were 2 down.
When you pitch a hitter inside, you better not make a mistake and get it over the plate. He doesn't right here. Perfect pitch, down and in.
Hammock will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. Base is empty, 2 down. First pitch, here it comes.
Guessed right on the fastball, but he was still out in front. 2 inches.
And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. And that falls for a base hit. And this one rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to third.
John, this pitcher was cruising along this inning, but he loses concentration, and bang, now there's a man in scoring position.
First pitch on the way. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch.
That pitch will keep him from leaning out over the plate on the next one. This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. He's ready. The 2-0 pitch. Slider just misses, and he runs it to 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. Had a big rip at that fastball, 3-0, but he misses. 3-1. He sets, and here's the 3-1 pitch. The 3-2 pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
Man, it was a good battle, but the pitcher finally got him, but it took 6 pitches to do it.
Yeah, the guy had a pretty determined at bat up there, but this guy's got pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
The Diamondbacks get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave a man at second. 5th inning coming up here at Bank One Ballpark. The Astros lead it 6-2. And the 2, 3, 4 spots will be coming up next. Lance Berkman, an outstanding hitter, and he will be due up second in the inning. Here's the 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a pop-up. Hairston is there, and he puts it away for out number 1. Berkman, a switch hitter, batting left-handed. Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch to him. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left center field. Gonzalez to his knees. Oh, what a great catch. Gonzalez with an acrobatic diving catch. I think it's worth another look, Joe.
Well, Johnny gets a great jump on this one. He's able to lay out and pull this one in. Nice grab.
Jeff Bagwell will be batting. For the year, slugging .603. Lifetime, his slugging percentage is at .542. First pitch, here it comes.
I don't think he likes that call much, but the umpire says right out there on the edge, and he says, "You're killing me, huh?"
The pitch. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Peterson puts it away, and the side is retired. Well, they go down quietly. On we go to the last half of inning number 5. Houston is out in front, 6-2. The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots coming up next. Cameron is due up second in the next half inning. First pitch to him. And this is low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded down the first base line. And he'll step on first for out number 1.
I like the nice execution here by the first baseman, and he gets the force out.
Cameron will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the ground to second. Vizcaíno has it on the hop. From his knees, he got him. Now that is a Gold Glove play. Hairston will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Base is empty. 2 down here. First pitch to him. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Check swing, but it's in there anyway. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Here's the swing, and he pops it up. Vizcaíno is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. That inning didn't last long. We played 5 full. The Astros lead 6-2. And for the benefit of those of you who may have just tuned in, here's a reminder that I'm John Miller, along with Joe Morgan. He's the good-looking one. And we're bringing you Major League Baseball here on ESPN. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Morgan Ensberg will be the first man up. Checked his swing, but it's in there. 0-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Gloss has it. From his knees, got him. What a play. Biggio will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. 1 out, none on. First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. He looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2.
0-2, you got to concentrate on putting the ball in play. Strikeout doesn't help you here.
This one swung on and hit in the air. And it's back and over his head and should be good enough for extra bases. Around second now, he's heading for third. Not in time, he's safe at third.
This is a great job of hitting. He's got his head down and thinking 3 all the way, and he gets there. Let's see how they decide to play it here. Johnny's having a great game tonight. He's just hit a triple, and that brings him within 1 of the triples records for 1 game.
Vizcaíno, a switch hitter batting left-handed. Man at third, 1 out. First pitch to him. He swings and misses at the splitter, 0-1.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. Swing and a miss on the fastball. And that's the second out of the inning.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Ausmus will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch on the way. This one's way outside. Let's see if they're going to walk him intentionally here. Now the 1-0 pitch. And there's the second ball. The 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. There's ball 3. Now the 3-0 offering. Pitch out, but nothing doing that time.
John, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not up and away.
2 down, a runner at first. First pitch, a swing and a fly ball to left center field. Gonzalez has got it, and the side is retired. The Houston Astros score a run on one hit, and they leave a man. On to the bottom of the sixth. Houston leads it 7-2. The 3, 4, 5 hitters, the big hitters coming up. Troy Gloss will be leading it off, and they're going to have to deal with him somehow.
That tells you better not get too comfortable in the batter's box.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a liner to left. Lane is in his tracks, and he makes the catch. Gonzalez will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. This one swung on and hit on a line. Backey is there, and he has it for the second out. Qualls is going to be the new pitcher. He picked up 5 wins last year.
Well, John, I think I would have let that starter go a little longer, but as they say, better safe than sorry. Let's see if the pen can continue where he left off.
2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to him. There's a swing and a liner towards first. The throw to third.
John, this pitcher was cruising along this inning, but he loses his concentration, and bang, now there's a man in scoring position.
Cintron will stand in. He's a switch hitter, batting left-handed. 2 down and a runner on second. They throw behind the runner at second, and he dives back safely. 2 down and a runner on second. Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. 2 outs and a runner on second. He spins and throws back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time. Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. Swung on and grounded towards the hole, and that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
John, with 2 outs, you just want to hit a ball hard somewhere, and here he comes up with a solid base hit.
Runners at first and third, 2 down. They throw over to first, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Runners at first and third, 2 down. First pitch on the way.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there. But he's back in time. He delivers.
With 2 strikes, you have to be more aggressive now.
There's a swing and a ground ball, and he throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Arizona Diamondbacks score once on 2 hits with 1 man left out. At the end of 6 full innings, Houston with the lead 7-3. Top of the lineup coming up next. Lance Berkman is coming up third in the inning. He's a dangerous, powerful hitter. And he fouls this one off. Good hard splitter, swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed. He struck him out. 1 away.
Man, that's right down the middle. He missed it. Strike 3. 3 pitches and he's out. Great pitching here. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, and see you later. Lane will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point. First pitch to him. This is swung on and hit in the air. Cameron is back to the warning track, but he makes the catch.
He has to backpedal a bit to get to this one, but he's able to put it away shy of the wall.
Base is empty, 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but it got away from him.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive. deep down the right field line. This could be trouble. And foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lined over the first baseman's head. The 1-2 pitch coming. Swung on and ripped towards second. He'll throw on to first, and the side is returned. And they go down in short order. 7th-inning stretch time here in the desert. The Astros on top, 7-3. They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up. Cameron will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning. First pitch on the way. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Ensberg is up with it. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
This is a nice play, starting with the third baseman. He fires it over to first base and quickly retires the runner.
Nobody on base with 1 out. First pitch on the way. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch, great location.
The 1-0 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Even if he swings at that pitch, there's not a lot he can do with it. Great pitch.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. And that gets down for a base hit. The throw to second.
Sometimes it's hard to get adjusted to the game when you get the call from the bench. But he comes in and delivers the pinch hit knock.
1 out, man on first. Now a throw over, but he's back in time. Runner at first, 1 down. First pitch to him. Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. A dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to second.
You've got to be disciplined as a hitter to be able to go out and get that pitch down and away. But he's been able to hit that pitch pretty well most of his career. And he does it again here.
And he has to dive, but he's back in time. 2 men on, 1 man out. Quick throw to first. Runners at first and third, only 1 out. A throw back to the bag, and he dives back safely. Runners at first and third, only 1 out. First pitch, here it comes. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Biggio to his knees. Oh, what a great catch. The throw to second. 1 run is in. Biggio is on this thing all the way and makes a great diving catch.
Well, he's got to decide quickly whether to back up and try to cut the ball off or to go full steam and try to make the grab. And he chooses wisely. That's aggressive defense. Man, this ballpark is really rocking. The home fans refuse to accept that a 3-run deficit means they're not going to win this ball game.
Sliders swung on and missed. 0-1. There he goes for second. He really hits it well down the line in deep left field. Out of here! A 2-run homer!
K-Zone will show us a look here at the 4-seam fastball.
Man, he wasn't playing around here, was he, Joe?
Definitely not. This pitch was a little up and away, and he just bombed this thing for a 2-run homer.
Hernandez will be coming into pitch now. He was a 4-game winner last year.
And here's where this game starts becoming a chess match. Let's see if this reliever can slam the door.
Gonzalez will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a soft liner to the right side. Vizcaíno is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. The Arizona Diamondbacks come back to score 3 times here in the inning to pull a bit closer. We'll move ahead to the 8th. The Astros lead it 7-6.
The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up.
Jeff Bagwell
Will be the first man up.
swings and misses at the good change. It's 0-1.
The pitch.
On the ground to short. Cintron is there. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Ensberg will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Base is empty with 1 out.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Hairston
Is there to play it on the hop.
John, he continues to swing the bat well in this one. 3 hits in the ball game now, and this one comes here with 1 out.
with 1 out. There's a runner at first.
The key to any pitcher's success is the ability to change speeds. He's doing a great job.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now here's a swing and a ball hit on the ground. To second for 1.
And 2. A double play.
John, you know, I'm always talking about defense. I think you see a great example of it here. A terrific double play. A lot of things going on sometimes, and the timing is so key on plays like this. Great job.
No runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Here come the Diamondbacks in the home half of the 8th.
Houston is out in front.
7-6.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
Sean Green
Will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes. First pitch is a changeup outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way.
The swing of the ball hit pretty well down the right field line. Into the corner.
And foul.
The 1-2 pitch.
Now he's thrown the fastball down. He may want to go upstairs with a fastball.
2-2 pitch on the way. Good cutter. Swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, there's a pitch up in the zone. He swung right through it. He'll have to hit that one next time. He got in good rhythm here, John. Here's a look back at the pitches leading up to the strikeout.
And that's the way to do it, that's for sure.
Absolutely, John.
Cintron
Comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the right side.
first pitch on the way. Hit in the air toward foul territory down the left field line.
On the way.
That one is swung on and hit softly on a line to left. The throw to second.
The catcher sets up inside, but this is a guy that can handle that pitch inside. And he puts a good swing on this one.
First pitch to him. And he's in there at second.
Here's another look at the steal. He beats the throw easily.
Yeah, and I tell you what, he didn't have much of a jump from first base, Joe. That slide, I thought, was a big one.
Well, sometimes, John, you can tip the pitcher off if you get too big a lead, so he did a good job on this one. One of the pitches that's easy to lay off of is the pitch that goes down and in on a curveball situation because you can see the rotation and you know it's going to break off the plate.
Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he is out trying to steal third.
And he was caught stealing there. Here's the replay, Joe.
They came in with the fastball this time. You ask the catcher and they'll tell you that's the best pitch to throw him. And he zips one down there to nail his man.
Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way.
That pitch is away. You can't try to pull it. Go the other way.
2-2 on the way. Change-up just about had him, but now it's full. Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Lane puts it away and the side is retired. So no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. We're through 8, 9th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 7-6.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Jose Vizcaíno
Will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes. Changeup in there for a called strike. Pitch on the way. Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2.
With 2 strikes, you got to swing at anything close.
Big swing and a miss on a fastball, and he struck him out. 1 away.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner. We've got a second now to see the 4-seam fastball on K-zone. You'll see this thing get tracked to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to.
Grounded softly to short. Clayton has got it, and he throws the first in time for out number 2.
That shortstop's right there to glove it, and then fires to first base for the out.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch to him. First pitch, a slider in there. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is a changeup, swung on and missed. 0-2. There's a bullet towards third. Law is there. Throws to first, and the side is retired. Green with the off-balance throw that time, but he gets it there for the out.
As a third baseman, this is as hard a throw as there is to make. His momentum is taking him one way, but he has to throw another, and he fires a strike for the out.
No runs, no hits, nobody left. On now to the bottom of the 9th. The Astros lead 7-6.
And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next.
Cameron
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it.
He deals.
Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. Ensberg is there to play it on the hop. And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away. Villarreal
now steps to the plate, and this is his first trip to the plate in the game.
First pitch on the way. Started to go around, but he held up in time. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a changeup, swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, he missed down and in. I don't think they were trying to throw it there, but that's where it ended up.
The 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a changeup taken for a called strike 2. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball, got him. 2 down.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Oh, and he just missed that one, Joe.
Well, hard to believe, John, but most big league hitters would have taken that pitch and put it out of the ballpark. Must have taken his eyes off of it for a split second.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch to him. Now a swing and a ball hit foul. Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and the ball game is over. The Houston Astros
come in here from out of town, and they win a tight one, a 1-run win on the road. That's always a big one.
And it was a great game, John. Both teams really put themselves in position to win the ball game, but it was always going to be one hero at the end, and it went right down to the wire.
Craig Biggio
certainly wasn't alone in having a terrific game at the plate, but out of everyone, he is, we feel, the most deserving for our ESPN Video Games Player of the Game Award.
John, he definitely deserves it. Terrific day at the plate. 3 hits. That'll get it done.
That's going to do it for us for this one. Carl Ravitch is coming up next with Baseball Tonight. Stay tuned for that. Until we see you next time, this is John Miller for Joe Morgan. Thanks for tuning in. And again, our final score,
the Astros win it 7-6.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
So long from the Sonoran Desert.